I will do the Leetcode problem 1480, running sum of 1D array. In this problem, we have an array of integers called nums, and we are asked to compute running sum, basically an array that will contain a running sum at each index. So they say given an array, define a running sum, returning a numbing sum of nums. So you could create another array, or you could replace this existing one. And it's a very similar problem to computing the sum of an array, except you have to keep track of the value at each iteration. So there's really no secret. You're gonna go for each element in the array. You're going to add to some variable that will initialize the zero that will hold the sum so far. And the sum so far should be the sum of I. For example, the first time I look at 1, I add to the 0, so that becomes 1. Then the sum so far is 1, so at the running sum sub I, which is 0, that should be 1. And then next time, as we increment the index variable, it's going to be 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3. The running sum so far is 3. And so running sum at 1 will be 3. Notice that the value of sum will always be the previous sum of the previous element of the running sum. So let's get to it. I'm going to make a variable that I'll call sum, initialize to 0. And then if you want to use the same array, we can do that, or you could create a new one with the same number of elements as num. If I do in place, this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna make a loop for, I'm using Java language, so index variable that I'll call I, initialize to 0, and we're gonna traverse the array. So I less than nums dot length because it's array of int. And then at the end, we can return the same array, which will have been modified. So what we do is we take the value of nums at the position I. For example, in this example 1 is going to be 1, and that value will be added to the sum. And then you can reassign the sum like this. Some people like using the shortcut, which is the plus equals like that. And then you're gonna replace the sums at I with the sum itself. So the sum so far for that position will be that. And then it will repeat like that. And there you go. As you can see here in the example, we have first at sum at I is 1 because so far we got 1. And then at 2 should be 3. And then at 3 should be 6 because it's the sum of the previous, right? Because we are keeping that in the variable sum. So 3 there plus the 3 here will equal 6 there. And so on. Submit. And there you go. I hope you like this solution, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thank you for watching. If you like this content, please consider making a donation so I can keep doing this for you. I'd really appreciate that if you could donate. All right. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.